In yesterday's class, we had seen that while returning from the journey, while the bus was returning, the Valli was still very enthusiastic. She was very eager. She was enjoying everything outside the bus. But suddenly, she saw that the cow, which was running in front of the bus, which was the source of unlimited joy for her when it was running while she was going to the town. The cow, the same cow which was full of life, which was running in front of the bus, was lying dead by this road by the side of the road. What had happened? It seemed that some vehicle had hit the cow and killed it, and that the cow was looking very terrible. It was lying in the pool of blood. Pool of blood. Blood was everywhere. Its eyes were lifeless, staring eyes, fixed eyes, like in lifeless. Uh, 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 what do you call? Its lifeless eyes, and then uh, and its legs were spread away. So it was very ghastly, very ugly, very terrible sight. And that dampened her spirit. Dampened means she became very sad. And she lost her curiosity. She lost her, what you call, enthusiasm to look outside the bus. Bus के बाहर देखने का उसका enthusiasm चला गया. And after that incident, she sat quiet on her seat, and she never looked outside of the window because her joy had gone away, and she had become very depressed. She had become very sad. She had become very upset because of the sight of the dying cow. Okay, it is here given the conductor. She asked the conductor, "Isn't that the same cow?" And the conductor nodded. What had been a lovable, beautiful creature just a little while ago had now suddenly lost its charm. Beauty, charm means beauty, and its life and looked so horrible, so frightening as it lay there, legs spread-legged, fixed stare in its lifeless eyes, and blood all over. Now let's see next. But the bus moved on. Bus chalti gayi, and the memory of the dead cow haunted her. Still the memories of that cow was haunting her. Haunting her means coming in her mind again and again. She could not forget the cow, cow which was full of life, and now the cow which was dead. The memories were haunted her mind, was coming repeatedly in her mind, dampening her enthusiasm. Enthusiasm म्हणजे उल्हास जो असतो, उत्साह. Dampening means weakening her enthusiasm. There was no enthusiasm in her now. She no longer wanted to look out of the window. She sat thus glued to her seat. How did she sit? Glued. Glued means चिपक के बैठ गई. She never stood up on the seat like earlier. पहले जैसा. Until the bus reached her village at 3:40. And at last, the bus came back to her village at 3:40. You know that the bus had gone to village at 1 o'clock. And 3:40 each, it came back. Okay. And she had calculated the time already. है ना, 45 मिनट और वहां रुकने के बाद जब वापस आएंगे उस समय में उसको पता है मदर टेक नैप, मदर सो जाती है, 4 बजे तक उठती नहीं है. And that's why she knew that she would be able to come back before mother get up. Mother उठने से पहले वापस आ जाएंगी. So her journey will be secret. Mother will not know it about it. Then, but she stood up and stretched her legs. She stood up from her seat when the bus reached. Stretched herself. उसने अपने हाथ पैर थोड़े एक किए. और then she turned to the conductor, and said, conductor को क्या कहते हैं? Well sir, I hope to see you again. I hope to see you again. I will come to have a big journey to the town. I will meet again. She said, okay, madam. He answered her, smiling. See the character of conductor, how cheerful that person is. He again replied with a smiling face, okay, madam. Whenever you feel like a bus ride, come and join us. Whenever you want to have a bus ride, you must come and join me. Okay? And don't forget to bring your fare. Again, jokingly he said, but bring your fare. Fare means kiraya leke aana 60 paise. She laughed and jumped down from the bus. Then away she went. She went away to her home, running straight for home. Now, She went to her home, and what did she find after reaching the home? Let's see. You can see two men are talking with each other. Who are those women? One is her mother, and other is a neighbor aunt. See who those women are. When she entered her house, she found her mother awake. Contrary to her expectation, what she was expecting, that mother would be asleep. सोई होगी मदर 4 बजे तक, but that time she found that her mother was awake and talking to one of Valli's aunt. वल्ली की एक aunt थी, Valli's aunt. She was talking with her, the one from South Street, and that aunt was living at the South Street. South Street में रहती थी और उस दिन उसने विजिट की थी वंटी की वल्ली के आई थी वो. This aunt was a real chatterbox. You know the word of chatterbox. Annie Frank, she was a chatterbox, quack, 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 right? So this aunt was also chatterbox. Chatterbox is very talkative, बहुत talkative थी, बातें करने वाली ज्यादा थी. Real chatterbox, never closing her mouth once she started talking. How was that aunt? She was very talkative and never closed her mouth once she started talking. जब भी talking चालू करती थी, अपना मुंह कभी बंद नहीं रखती थी. And where have you been? Said her aunt when Valli came in. As soon as she saw Valli, what question she asked to Valli? Aunt ने कौन सा question पूछा? Where have you been? Where have you been? कहाँ गई थी? Said her aunt when Valli came in. She spoke very casually. Though she asked this question, where had you been? The question was very casual. CASUAL. Casual क्या होता है? When you don't expect any answer from anyone. ऐसे ही पूछ लिया, कहाँ गया था रे? कहाँ गए थे? And you know that you are not expecting an answer from that word. That thing is called casually. So she spoke very casually, not expecting a reply. Reply भी expect नहीं कर रही थी. So Valli just smiled. So Valli did not give her answer. She just smiled. And her mother and aunt went on with their conversation. They continued talking, mother and aunt. They did not bother. And they did not know whether where Valli had gone, and because they were not bothered about Valli that time. Okay. So they continued their conversation. Yes, you are right. Who said? Mother said, you are right. Her mother said. To whom? Aunt को. दोनों की कोई डिस्कशन चल रहा था, इसने बोल दिया you are right. Okay, so many things in our midst and in the world outside. How can we possibly know about everything? This is the reply of mother. क्या कह रही है mother? So many things in our midst. Midst means among us. There are so many things among us. हमारे बीच में बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. And in the world outside, दुनिया के बाहर भी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. How can we possibly know about everything? हम सब चीज के बारे में कैसा ध्यान रख सकते हैं? हमें कैसा पता चलेगा? हर चीज पे हम ध्यान कैसा दे सकते? देखो, देयर डिस्कशन पॉइंट में ऑफ डिस्कशन में भी डिफरेंट, बट इट इज सुटेबल टू द सिचुएशन. सिचुएशन को बिल्कुल सूट कर रहा है. वो क्या कह रही है मदर और आंट के बीच में कि बहुत सारी चीजें हमें पता ही नहीं चलती दुनिया में क्या हो रही है, घर में भी हो रही है, बाहर भी हो रही है. हम हर चीज को कैसा ध्यान में रख सकते हैं? उतने में, एंड इवन व्हेन वी डू नो अबाउट समथिंग, वी ऑफन कांट अंडरस्टैंड इट कंप्लीटली. And even when we do know about something, हमें कुछ पता भी चल जाती है कुछ चीजें. When we know something, we often can't understand it. हमें समझ में नहीं आती क्या हो रहा है. पता चलने के बाद भी हमें समझ में नहीं आता. We can't understand it completely. Can we? क्या हमें समझ में आता है क्या? Now see. Oh yes. ब्रेद वल्ली कहती है हाँ yes. बराबर है. समझ में नहीं आता हमें. Understood? So वल्ली का कहना क्या है? देखिए, मदर डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई शी सेड यस. वो यस वल्ली ने कहा बराबर है. दुनिया में बहुत सारी चीजें चल रही है, घर में भी चल रही है, हमें पता ही नहीं चलती, और समझ पता भी चलने बाद हमें समझ भी नहीं आती. तो उस पे वल्ली क्या कहता है? बराबर है मम्मी. यस यू आर राइट मम्मी. ब्रेद वल्ली. एंड मदर सेड व्हाट? आस्क हर मदर, तुम क्या कर रही, क्या यस कर रही हो? और इसका आंसर क्या था वल्ली का? व्हाट्स दैट यू से, जो तुमने कहा है. व्हाट इज दैट यू से? Said Valli, I was just agreeing with you that you said about things happening without our knowledge. I was just agreeing with you. तुमसे एग्री कर रही कि जो चीजें हमारे घर में या आजू बाजू में हो रही है हमें पता ही नहीं चलती. I was just agreeing with what you said about things happening without our knowledge. हमें पता चले बगैर ही बहुत सारी चीजें होती, इससे मैं एग्री कर रही हूँ आपसे. अब उसकी आंट ने सुना, आंट क्या कहते हैं, जस्ट अ चीट ऑफ अ गर्ल, just a cheat of a girl. Cheat of girl means one, the girl who does not respect elders. That person is called cheat of a girl. Cheat of a boy भी बोल सकते हैं. Cheat of a girl, the girl who does not respect elderly people. So aunt says just a cheat of a girl. She is कितनी बीच बीच में बोलती रहती है, said her aunt, and yet look how she pokes her nose into our conversation. And yes, yet देखिए हाउ सी पोक्सर नोज, पोक्सर में अब दूसरे के कामों में क्या बोलेंगे, पोक्सर नोज को आप मारे नाक अड़ाना, टांग अड़ाना या बीच बीच में बातें करना. एंड लुक हाउ सी पोक्सर नोज इनटू आवर कॉन, हमारे बीच में देखो फालतू की बातें कर रही है, हाँ, अपना इंटरफियर कर रहे हैं ना. सी आंट सेज अबाउट Valli, just as though she were a grown up lady. She is talking, as if she is a grown up lady. जैसे कि वो बहुत बड़ी हो चुकी है, मैच्योर हो चुकी है, हमारे बातों में दखल अंदाजी कर रही है ना. ओके, Valli smiled to herself. Valli को समझ में आया कि they did not know, and that is the reason why Valli was smiling. She understood that they don't know about my adventure to my journey towards the village, and that's why she smiled. Okay, she didn't want them to understand her smile. And why she smiled? The reason is there, because she understood that they did not know about my journey, and she did not want them to understand why she smiled. But then there was not much chance of that, was there? And there was no chance that her mother and her aunt, they would come to know about her bus journey. Was there? I think there was no chance. So here the lesson is over. We will see some of the questions, right? This is the last part. What was Valli's deepest desire? And find the words and phrases in the story that tell you this. Okay, what was Valli's deepest desire? Anybody can tell. Tell anyone. Who will tell?
Wally's
Beta.
Wally's deepest desire is uh, take a journey from a bus and go to the town.
Yes, very good. Right. Find the words and phrases in the story that tell you this. Oh, aap dhund lena. Next. How did Valli plan her bus ride? What did she find out about the bus, and how did she save up the fare? So all three questions are there in this second question. So you have to answer. All are very simple. Who will answer? You answer yourself. I won't take any name. Just try to answer. Any one of you. Yes. Nobody is there. Should I take the name? Prachi Goti. You tell beta. Prachi. Prachi, are you there? प्राची गोटी है, देखिए अभी एक कम हो रहा है. Now earlier there were 47 and 38 participants are there only. Don't get scared about the answering the questions. Question answer करने में आपको डर नहीं लगना चाहिए. Okay, this is not the oral test, or just we are just discussing the questions. And no matter how you make mistake, whether you are grammatically correct, don't bother about that. Just try to answer. Sakshi Shinde will tell. साक्षी शिंदे. माझा आवाज येत आहे ना तुम्हाला?
Yes, sir.
साक्षी आवाज का नाही देत तिकडून? हाय, साक्षी शिंदे आहे. ओके, साक्षी गोडबोले. साक्षी गोडबोले पण नाही आहे.
Yes. Sir,
Who answered? साक्षी गोडबोले. And where is Shinde?
yes, sir.
साक्षी शिंदे कहाँ पे है?
Yes, sir.
मग तिकडून आन्सर दे ना बेटा. साक्षी. Don't feel scared while you give the answer. Otherwise, I won't ask. No problem. I just want you to answer everyone, get involved. Otherwise, there are few students who regularly give the answers. And that does not serve our problem. Or everyone one must give the answer. Veera, you tell. How did Valli plan her bus ride?
Valli planned her bus.
Okay, no problem.
Valli planned her bus ride that she would go to the town by 1 o'clock and come to village by 2:45 when her mother is sleeping. She found out about the bus about the neighbors talking about them. She found that the town is 6 miles from her village and it takes 30 paise to go to the town, and it takes 45 minutes to come to village by the town. She saved up by the fare by expressing her depressed desire by not buying any toffees, balloons, and chocolate, and by not going on merry-go-round.
Very good. Right. Okay. Next question. Now, Shreya will tell. Shreya Dukre. Third question. What kind of person is Valli? What do you know about Valli? कैसे है Valli? किस तरह की व्यक्ति है? See, the character is also asked. Valli के बारे में. Write a character sketch of Valli. So, Shreya, can you answer? In short में देना है. What kind of person is Valli? Shreya is also not there. Okay. Vaishnavi Wavkar, are you there? Vaishnavi? अभी अपने वीडियोस ऑन करो जरा सभी लोग. लेट मी सी योर फेसेस वेदर यू आर देयर और नॉट. ऑन करो सभी लोग वीडियो अपने. स्नेहल, समीक्षा, वीडियोस ऑन करो. तनया, अर्पिता, हरीश,
Yes, sir.
अपने वीडियोस ऑन करो सभी लोग. वीडियोस ऑन नहीं है. आपको डर लगता है. किस चीज का डर लगता है आप लोगों को? There may be two reasons. The one reason may be because you just join the class and go somewhere, leave the class. That may be one of the reason, and you are not attentive. Otherwise, we are discussing in such a detail. We are discussing the lesson. Each and every sentence we are discussing. Every question we are discussing. And if you are not attentive, you won't be able to understand this thing. That is clear. And that may be one of the reason. You don't listen. You are not attentive. That's why you don't know the answer. Second, you may be shy. You may be feeling that I will make mistake and what the others will laugh. And that should not come in your mind because nobody is perfect here. And even if you try, nobody will laugh. Right? If you don't give the answer, others are there. बात दूसरे देने के लिए तैयार है. ओके. और वन बाय वन एक कम होते जा रहे हैं पार्टिसिपेंट से. ओके. वीडियो ऑन किया नहीं आप लोगों ने अभी भी? सभी के वीडियोस बंद है. Sanskrishna, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sanskrishna. तुझा पण व्हिडिओ बंद आहे. अभी नेक्स्ट पीरियड से हम सभी को वीडियो ऑन करके बैठना है यहाँ पर. क्लियर है? You will switch on your videos and you will attend the class from next period. Okay. Anyway, Roshan, are you there? Ashwatya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ashwatya, you answer that question. What kind of person is Valli?
Valli is a courageous person. She has a desire to complete her wishes.
Okay.
But she is also quite careful about her, as she does not go outside the bus, as it is not safe for her.
Yes, very good.
As she is a little child.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, very good. Right answer. She is very bold, very courageous, very ambitious, and at the same time, very careful person. Very good, right? And suppose the question is asked to write in 100 words, long answer. So you have to write all these things. All these things, how she managed the money, how she saved the money, what she was very meticulous. She planned her journey, meticulous kaisi thi, in what way she saved the money. All these things you will have to write when the question is asked for 5 marks or 8 marks. Next question. Why does conductor refer Valli as a madam? We have already discussed this question. Find the lines in the text which tell you that Valli was enjoying her ride on the bus. Find the lines in the text. वो टेक्स्ट में कौन सी लाइन है which tell you that Valli was enjoying her ride? ये आपको याद होगा. She laugh and laugh. एक लाइन है सेंटेंस में. Laugh and laugh and until the tears came in her eyes. Tears came. Okay. तो वो जो सेंटेंस है, she laugh and laugh, that sentence shows that she was really enjoying the ride. Next. Why does Valli refuse to look out of the window on her way back? When we saw that when the bus started the return journey, she was again as happy, as excited as before. But suddenly she glued to her seat. She did not want to look outside. Why? What was the reason? Anybody? Anybody from your class? Anyone?
The sight of the dead cow shocks her. All her happiness is gone now. That is why she refuses to look out of the window.
Just repeat, Atharva. Repeat.
The sight of the dead cow shocks her. All her happiness now. That is why she refuses to look out of her window.
Yes, the sight of the dead cow. Yes, the sight of the dead cow. What kind of sight it was? The cow was lying in the pool of blood, his legs spread, and there was no life in its eyes, and it was looking very ugly. That sight made her not to look outside the window. Okay. Next question. What does Valli mean when she says, I was just agreeing with what you said about things happening without our knowledge? What does she mean by this sentence? She said this sentence to her mother. What does it mean? Anyone?
Valli means that many things happen in our midst and in the world outside. We do not know about them all. Even if we know, we can't understand the things completely.
Yes, very good. It means that she wanted to tell her mother that she had taken the journey by bus. Even then, mother did not know this. It means that what mother was saying, there are many things in the world and in the house which are happening, but we don't have any knowledge. The same to that context, she was saying that, yes, mother, you are right. Many things happen which we don't know. Okay, very good answer, Beta Swati. Next question. The author describes the thing that Valli sees from an 8-year-old's point of view. Now you see the journey. The author has described the journey through the eyes of Valli. Valli, who is Valli? Valli is a child, 8 years old child. So he has described the journey through her own eyes, through the eyes of a child. Okay, can you find evidence from the text for this statement? ये statement जो है इससे एक ऐसा कोई एक दो सेंटेंस है जिससे हमें पता चलता है कि द ऑथर इज डिस्क्राइबिंग। देखिए आप जर्नी पे जाते हैं तो बच्चों को कौन सी चीजें पसंद आती है, वो किस चीज में, जैसे कि एल्डरली पर्सन जाता है उसको पता रहता है, तो बच्चा जो जाता है तो आपने देखा होगा बच्चा क्या एंजॉय करता है, उसको लगता है ट्रीज दौड़ के आ रहे हैं, हाँ ट्रीज भाग रहे हैं, तो दैट ट्रीज वाला सेंटेंस लेसन में आया है। ट्रीज वेर कमिंग रनिंग towards the bus and ultimately they were stopping. This sentence is there in somewhere in the lesson, so it shows that the author is describing trees वाला example याद रखना। जो trees are running behind and they were at the sometime they were standing motionlessly. That sentence shows that the author is describing the experience through the eyes of 8-year-old child. Okay. So children, we have finished this chapter and we have also discussed। एक चीज याद रखना, इसमें क्वेश्चंस कैसे पूछे जाते हैं, जो लॉन्ग आंसर जो होता है, तो आपको याद रखना है वल्ली वॉज वेरी करेजियस एट द सेम टाइम वेरी केयरफुल। एक लड़की है, तो वल्ली का कैरेक्टर के बारे में पूछा जाता है। और दूसरा कैरेक्टर जो आता है मॉरल बेस्ड क्वेश्चन कैसा होगा, जो हमारा ये कंडक्टर है, ही इज वेरी फ्रेंडली, ही इज अ गुड मैनर्ड पर्सन। And do you think that the good manners, having a good manners, play a big role in one's life, and give the examples from the lesson? So इस तरह का क्वेश्चन आता है, the conductor is good mannered fellow, give examples and tell whether having good manners play a very vital role in one's life। किस तरह से लाइफ में गुड मैनर्स होना किस तरह से अच्छा रोल प्ले करता है। तो गुड मैनर्स होने से क्या होता है ना, क्या होता है, we can solve many problems through our good manner। good manners क्या होता है, to say good morning, good thank you, behaving politely with the people। you see conductor behaved very politely, not only in the beginning till last, till the end, not only with Valli but with all the passengers, and how he behaved properly with a good manner। you see, first of all he wished to help Valli to get in the bus, right? He stopped the bus and then he lovingly and carefully and jokingly behaved with her, and he was also a very jolly kind of fellow। He called her madam also। Even then they reached to the town, he offered her to buy a drink। He knew that she did not have the money, even she was ready to give her that drink। Okay, and again when she paired a goodbye to him, paired मतलब उसको जो goodbye किया, she again he invited him to have a bus ride whenever she wanted to have। so he took the bus carefully, he brought back to Valli। Okay, all these examples are about the conductor, and in this way you can say that the conductor was really man of good manners, and good manners played a very vital role, right? How vital role? There was a love, friendship among all the all the passengers। okay, there was no dispute in the bus में कोई dispute नहीं था। even then वल्ली ने देखा होगा उसको arrogantly पूछा तो he interfered and solved the matter। so in this way you can tell that yes, good manners are very important in the to have in one's personality, and it can play a very vital role in solving many problem। so इस तरह से क्वेश्चंस इसमें आते हैं। और वल्ली के कैरेक्टर के बारे में आता है, वल्ली was very courageous, she was also very careful। so you give the examples देना है। और इसमें एक क्वेश्चन आता है, describe the sides or give the examples of experience of bus ride के experience के बारे में लिखो। तो you will have to write कौन से experience देखा उसने bus ride का। on the one side the canal was there, beyond canal palm trees were there, beyond palm there were distant mountain, on the next other side there was a ditch, and beyond the ditch there were green field and green field। and so that is one question which is generally asked on this lesson। okay, or deepest desire कौन सी थी, how did she save the money। so all these question if you do properly you will be, and definitely this lesson is very important, question will be definitely asked on it। so we have finished this. Tomorrow I will send you notes on this. Tomorrow you will write down the notes नोट्स लिखने के बाद और जो नेक्स्ट मंडे से वी विल स्टार्ट अवर नेक्स्ट लेसन द हैक ड्राइवर उसको हो सके तो पढ़ लेना. ओके, इज इट क्लियर
Yes, sir.
एवरीवन?
Yes, sir.
डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड द लेसन?
Yes, sir.
ओके
Yes,
बेटा,
sir.
कल मैं इसको आपको क्वेश्चन आंसर भेजूंगा, वो क्वेश्चन आंसर लिख लेना है अच्छी तरह से, और हो सके तो हैक ड्राइवर एक स्टोरी है, बहुत बढ़िया स्टोरी है, वेरी सिंपल, वेरी नाइस स्टोरी, उसको पढ़ना और मंडे से हम उसको स्टार्ट करें. ओके, सी यू ऑन मंडे. नाउ मंडे वी विल हैव आवर व्हाट यू कॉल Zoom meeting, and tomorrow I will send you notes. You complete the assigned work to you. Okay. Okay. Bye. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Okay, sir. Bye.